So there's been a huge transition that the younger population is getting affected, and this is real. It is not false. It is not media propagated. It is not something which we can sit from or escape from. So sudden cardiac arrest in young, the commonest cause is coronary artery disease, a blockage in the heart. And it has increased tremendously over the last 15-20 years, which is clear. No stress, is fully stressed. He's working till midnight, working up the data, looking at what presentation he has to do next morning. So the stresses have increased many-fold and the lifestyle has worsened many-fold. So it's a combination of both. People think that heart means heart attack and blockages, which is not true. The rhythm disturbances of the heart are probably the commonest disorders of the heart. The sudden cardiac arrest, which is a rhythm-related problem, is the commonest way a heart patient dies. It's the number one killer of heart patient, not only heart patient, but the entire population. Sudden cardiac arrest is the commonest cause. So our awareness has to increase. Then the third rhythm is atrial fibrillation, which beyond the age of 60, increases exponential as the patient ages to 80s or 90s. Now with the lifespan increasing, the atrial fibrillation incidence will also increase. Atrial fibrillation can cause heart failure and strokes. So we have to be aware about atrial fibrillation, which is an irregular rhythm of the heart. So any family member, any past history of sudden death has to be investigated fully. Has to be. There is no escape from that. COVID long syndrome in some patients is really bad. So what it has more to unfold, we don't know, but it seems anybody who's been 2 years behind this should be over with it. Every human being within 10 years, within the decade, maybe 5 years, will be having some kind of a chip, computerized chip, which will send signals to the nearby hospital and will help us actually grab an opportunity to save a life. Government did a great job by capping the stent pricing to 30,000 rupees, and they may be considering some more cappings, which has resulted in procedure getting cheaper. This is true, absolutely true. But there are other procedures which are upcoming and new technology. They are not cheap. The companies don't want to sell products cheap because they know that there is so much demand in Europe and America that even if they don't do business in India, it doesn't matter to them. So they are not coming down on the niche varieties of work. Stents have come down. So made in India would be a great thing if we have to really bring down the cost further. So complex that India can't make it. I said, if India can make a satellite, if it can launch a rocket in the space, why not a pacemaker? I think it's the mind we have to spend money into it to